Check. Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in such a long time, but it's for good reason, trust me. The brightness is so nasty right now. I am officially a student at UCLA, which is so sick, and I'm so hyped to be here. Yeah, so it's definitely been a journey. I've definitely learned so much in the last month, and I want to share it with you all because if you're interested in going to UCLA or any of the UCs or just college in general, there's definitely some stuff that I wish I knew before I got here. So here's what I wish I knew before I got to UCLA. Number one, everyone is searching for something. And typically, at least during like that first week or that first few weeks, that something is acceptance. Everyone is coming from a different environment. We're talking about like freshmen and stuff. Everyone's coming from a different environment. We're all like new to this. We're all in the same boat. Everyone just needs a friend. Everyone wants someone to talk to for the most part, unless you're like super, you know, introverted. I've been there. But for the most part, everyone just wants to meet people and get to know people and not be completely alone and isolated. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Piggybacking off of that for number two, if you are introverted, unfortunately, that has to end. At least like feign not being an introvert, because you need to talk to people to get to know things, especially like upperclassmen, which can be daunting because they're like scary, and like you could be like 18 and they're like 23, 24, just like old. Like, and also at UCLA there are like a lot of grad students on campus, so yeah, it could be like super scary. But you need to talk to people because they'll know more than you. They'll have all the secrets. They've been through it. They've lived through it. They've also learned from other upperclassmen in becoming like freshmen. So do that. Talk to people. That's the key to success, at least a little bit. It's one of the keys. UCLA is definitely not for the antisocial. So if you're coming here, keep that in mind. I had to do a lot of, you know, just thinking about that like on my way here, because I like to keep to myself sometimes. I can be a little bit of a loner, a little bit of an introvert, but I quickly found that that doesn't always work here. Keep that in mind. Adding on to that, connect with your roommate, your roomies, plural, if you're like me, in a classic triple. I would love to do a dorm tour at some point, but that's my roommate's bed, this is my bed, and my other roommate lives over here. Connect with your roommates. That is critical. You guys need to talk, preferably before school starts. I knew who my roommate was in April. Basically soon after decisions came out, I connected with her, and I met her on Instagram. So you need to start connecting with people as soon as decisions come out. Start making those friendships. Some of the people that I've met online, I'm like friends with still. I'm only a month into school. Like, who knows if it's gonna last forever, but like we form pretty strong friendships. So definitely connect with people. The internet is such a vital and like incredible tool that we have. We're so lucky to be living in this day and age, so definitely use it to your advantage. Also, speaking about the internet, UCLA is the birthplace of the internet. The Wi-Fi is atrocious. It sucks. It's never working when you need it to. Just I think some of the dorms and apartments you can have your own router, but if you're using the UCLA Wi-Fi, good luck, Charlie. Like, even now, I'm still waiting for things to get back on track. That's why I'm making this video. I would have never had time to make this video had the internet not been down, so thank God for UCLA's dumb Wi-Fi. I'm gonna go back to like the friendship thing. Your floor mates, well, at least for me, have become my closest friends. I do almost everything with them. So definitely, especially during that first 0 week or the week before, if you're here, I was here. I came in September 7th, classes started on the 20th. So I had a lot of time to adjust that other people did not have Some of my friends came in on the 19th. So, actually I don't think classes started on the 20th. I think 0 week started on the 20th. But still, you know what I mean. Classes started like maybe the 23rd. So it's literally not a lot of a time difference at all. Keep that in mind. As I said, connect with your roommates or floor mates. Just talk to people. Just talk to people, get to know them. Who knows, you could find your best friend or the love of your life. You have no idea. Anything's possible. It's college, so have fun. Moving on from friendships, I will talk about some other stuff. I don't know why my brightness keeps changing up in this video, but I'll talk about other stuff. In terms of navigation, Google Maps is your best friend. The first couple weeks, I still use Google Maps sometimes. But like the first, whatever, Google Maps is your best friend. Especially on UCLA's campus, every single building is basically on like their servers, so it's really, really great to be able to navigate. Just click the walking option and just go. It's pretty convenient, it's amazing, and it'll save you so much time. You don't have to ask questions to anyone. This is for my introverts. You don't have to ask anyone questions unless you want to. It's just so convenient. Use Google Maps. Actually, I don't even use Google Maps. I use the Maps app that's built into iPhones, so I lied, but use it. Oh, on top of that, Uber, also your best friend. I never used Uber until I got here, and it's so convenient. Inevitably, if you're a student at UCLA, you're going to want to go off campus, you're going to want to explore Los Angeles. The transportation systems, they're good. I haven't really used them yet, but Uber's great. Use Uber. Eventually I do want to like take the buses and stuff, just to go places and figure out where everything is. I want to explore Los Angeles even more, but it's week 4. Things are getting intense. Midterms. I have a midterm on Monday, so whenever that happens. Probably next quarter. Now I'm going to briefly talk about food. The food at UCLA is so good. We are number 1 for a reason. The food is a huge part of it. It's incredible. I applaud the chefs that like come in every day and put their entire soul into like the entirely diverse menu options that we have. They're so talented. I love them. What is going on with the lighting? This is really pissing me off. They're so talented. I love them. And if you get to UCLA, you will too. Food is so bomb. That being said, I assumed every single dining hall was buffet style. That is not the case. Know that there are different dining styles. There are different dining styles here. Sorry, I can't articulate ever. But essentially, I live in Dykstra. So downstairs is Denev Dining. Incredible eatery. Very American style. That's buffet. Epicuria, which used to be called Covell. That is buffet style. What else is buffet? I'm not sure, but there's a Chipotle style restaurant, there's a Panda Express style restaurant where you can use swipes. There's just a bunch of different styles here, and it's really great diversity in food choice. So the food is amazing, and I'm so like proud to go here. It's really incredible. So food. Now I'm gonna switch it back to, I'm all over the place. I'm going back to like social stuff. The first thing you need to know, everyone here is smoking hot. Period. If your confidence is low, hold on, let me move my chair. If your confidence is low, it will get exponentially lower as soon as you step onto campus. Trust me on this. So make sure the summer before, build your confidence. I didn't do this. Build your confidence. That is something that I wish I did, because I got here and I was like, I'm gonna be so bad. I got a new like wardrobe. I'm hot. I'm fine. I'm sexy. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm not. Like, the girls here are exceptionally beautiful, and the guys, The guys are here too. Anyways, just keep it in mind. If your confidence is low, don't go on campus. Live off of campus. It's okay. Because maybe that's what I should have done. But like, honestly, it's LA. Everyone's beautiful. This has just been like an adjustment. Like, I live in butt crack nowhere, New York, and it's just nothing like this. So it's like, whoa, pretty people exist, you know? I know. Now I'm gonna talk about parties. Yay! Parties at UCLA. Where do I even start? They're like, we are a party school, but I will say, whatever you have in your mind about what parties are gonna be like, it's not like that at all. Number one, the frats are nasty. Do not step foot in a frat party unless you're prepared to get trampled, alcohol spilled on you, smoke blown in your face, offered unknown substances. I mean, for some of y'all that might be a good time, but for me, if I'm popping out in a nice fit, it's gonna be done by the end of the night. I am more of an intimate gathering, kickback kind of person, but like, to each his own. I still have had fun at the frat parties. They exist. They're there. And if you're a girl, you will have absolutely no problem getting into them. Like, you don't need to join a sorority if you want to party. If you're a guy, good luck, Charlie. You're never gonna get in a frat party if you're a guy. I mean, there are rare occurrences, but honestly, they're rare. When I got here, I thought it was the first week, because like, we were trying to get all of our guy friends into the same party that we were going to. We went up and down frat row over and over again. They would not let guys in. They were so passive aggressive about it. It's an ego thing. They're insecure. Their masculinities are fragile, and they need to have like 60 girls to like one guy, and it's like super weird. So, you know, and there's also risk for bad things to happen. You probably know what I mean. They've happened since I've gotten here to people I know. So just be mindful. But to move on to a lighter aspect of parties, I kind of said this before, but don't wear like super nice clothes. Don't like dress up like you're going to homecoming dance. Like, a fit like this is like fine, but keep in mind it might be a different shade by the end of the night. They're nasty. The frats are nasty. You don't have to wear high heels. Don't wear super nice clothes. What else? I don't know. That's parties. Okay, this is like, I'm gonna wrap up the video, but I've had such a great time so far. I've had a really good time so far at UCLA. I'm grateful to be here, but I will touch on this. At least for me, once I got here, I kind of stopped caring that much. In high school, I was super, like, consumed with like a lot of stuff relating to my appearance or the things that I said or who I was with, etc., etc. But since I've gotten here, I feel like I've stopped caring. Maybe that might be like kind of related to the fact that UCLA is so huge. You're a small fish in a big pond. Like, no one really cares. Like, I come from a really small school, so like, you are just one person, and like, there are like 30,000 people attending UCLA. Living on campus is different, but like, thousands and thousands. We live by LAX, so I apologize. But thousands and thousands and thousands of people go here. They really don't care what you're wearing or the way that you look, if you wear makeup or not. It's not that big of a deal. And I just stopped caring. I stopped. I know it's like definitely harder than I'm making it sound. It was a lot of like, this was a long time coming. And I definitely did some work on myself over the summer that helped me get here. But just like the constant anxiety, I still have a lot of anxiety, but Now it's about different things, not necessarily, but my perspective has definitely changed, and I'm grateful for that. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I will say a couple more quick tips. These are like very small. I wrote them down on my iPad. Give me a second. At some point, everyone will hear you fart, poop, burp, let out some kind of bodily noise. Most specifically, your roommates that I'm referencing. Get over it. We're human. It happens. I honestly try not to do that or let people hear it. But I mean, everyone just stops caring. We all live together. People just stop caring. People let loose. I've seen everyone on my floor at their absolute worst and at their absolute best. We just stop caring, and I really like that part of college. It's really, it's incredible. And lastly, this has nothing to do with the prior statement, but if you're taking a quiz, a non-proctored quiz, write down all of your answers on like an iPad, a tablet, a notebook. Just have your answers, have backups, because as I said, the Wi-Fi here is absolute booty. That's basically it. If you'd like to learn more about UCLA or you have any questions, please DM me. I'm at Allie Red on Instagram. I'm at Allie Red on a lot of social medias. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am very excited to get back to making YouTube videos. I'd love to do a dorm tour. It's kind of trashy right now, but it'll get better. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!